Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark and a city steeped in baseball history. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Siggy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. On the hill for the Reds, Chase Burns. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a strike. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Astros jump in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Hey!
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Alvarez launched a homer in his most recent game. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Isaac Paredes digs in now. And there's a strike. Good heater is 98.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one hammered but pulled foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Man at second. In the dirt to second, and he's just back in time. He was thinking about third there, no doubt. That one off the mark. Ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Looking for the K. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Yeah, and for some reason, he's really struggled this year with runners in scoring position, Boo. I mean, he's hitting under 200 at nose at bats, and your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to avoid pressure situations. If you're doing that, your career is going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at bat, but that's obviously easier said than done. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground, right side. And that's a base hit. Coming around third is Alvarez. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Man at first, one away.
Ball, that's out. Yep, that ball went out.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball there. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Walker leads off first with one away. And ball four, two aboard.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
In the air to left center. Brings it in.
Batting seventh, catcher Yainer Diaz.
Two outs, runners at first and second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
This to center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 2, the Reds coming up. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And towing them out for Houston in this one, Ronel Blanco. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball.
That clips a corner. Swing and a miss. This one in the air, center field. Myers takes it in for the out. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Ellie De La Cruz, batting with one down, takes a strike. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. That misses. Ball one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Hey! Suarez went deep in his most recent game. Suarez with some impressive production lately. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Now one
that's
miss.
too high.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Reds down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting ninth, right fielder Cam Smith.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swings through that. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
That misses. Ball one. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball.
That's a
3-2
ball.
now. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Suarez moving under it. And that'll do it. Astros are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Get it right, get it right. Oh, got to. Hold on, this is where I belong.
Bottom of the inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Will Benson.
Hey!
Ball one
Inside,
there.
ball one.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Just missed. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Fly ball to right. Smith under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Hey!
And that's
Nope.
a little bit
Ball
high.
1.
And now it's even 1-1. That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 2 and the Reds nothing. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch swinging.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
0-1 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Ball 1.
Alvarez on at first, nobody out. Popped up. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Let's go, Chase. Let's go, Chase. Let's go, Chase.
Hey! Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
There's a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Jose Altuve will touch them all. His 9th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board.
Jose Altuve packs a lot of power in his swing. The ball just explodes off his bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2-2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And makes the grab. And that is that. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. set for the bottom of the third. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Good eye in that spot. That one misses. Full count now.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Here we go, Spencer.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Set down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 2-1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Matt McClain now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Fouled off left side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio.
Yeah, I've been hustling like I've been telling them I never done it before. I saw the report and I bought out a store like I never.
Back here in Cincinnati, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Let's go, Chase.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Yeah!
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
There's a strike. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Chase Burns won't go any further tonight. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Pitching change here, Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Ball one.
Let's go, Graham.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in there. That's
Yep,
a
he
double.
made it.
Up next,
Solid
for the
double down the
Astros,
line, and that was a pretty
Cam
decent
Smith.
pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
One out, runner at second. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey!
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4.
Here we go, Graham.
He hauls it in. 2
Safe.
away. Throw not in time as he's able to get back
Up
to
next
avoid the
for
double play.
Astros, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
/miles/hour to finish him off. One left for Houston. They lead 4-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it.
Friedel in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a foul out of play. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. That one
Nope,
missed.
that's inside.
The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. It's out of here. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. Home run number 10 of the year. And they inch closer. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Two down, nobody on. And another
Outside,
ball.
that's a ball.
Blanco maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit? Ah, that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Reds get a blast from Suarez. It's now 4-1. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Here we go, Graham.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. One down.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes.
That one in triple digits. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. The underhand flip, and he's safe at first as no one could get to the bag in time. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
One down. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Pitch
Ball.
misses,
That's inside.
and that's ball one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And
No,
that
that's
lands
foul.
in no man's land, a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Oh, great stop. There's one. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Reds 1. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ball. Down. Hey. Did he go?
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Didn't go. The Astros leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Steer in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-2. Curve in the
Ball
dirt.
1.
Just
Nope, that's
off
off
the
the plate.
inside
Ball 2.
edge.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that ends the inning. Reds go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Caleb Ferguson takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In the air to left center. Friedel on the move. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman Carlos Correa.
Now Correa up to hit. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yainer Diaz.
Fought off foul. Correa, the base runner at first with one out. Ground ball right side, could be two. And he can't come up with it. McLean tossed to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Center fielder Jake Myers.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
This one in the air, right field. And it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Aye!
Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Next pitch is inside, and the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 46.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
This is J.J. Bleday. Struck out swinging his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Here's your 1. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLean.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. The Reds trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Edging the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers gets under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, TJ.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 2-0. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Burke.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Leading off for Houston, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Astros, left
Here's Yordan
fielder,
Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Hey!
The 0-1. Foul ball there. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Hey!
Pena at first, one gone. Strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. And that one in the air center field. Friedel under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Off the plate, ball one.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. In the air to left center. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Astros 4 and the Reds 1.
Now pitching for Houston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Steven Okert.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop takes the ball. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Nope, outside.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Step off, throw to first. And the 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Brian King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Abreu also getting ready. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Gets him to chase after that one. Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
And he just got his hand in there. Ellie on his way to second. Ball misses. Save. Dylan Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. And that one is inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging. Now 2 away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs it.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson.
Ball, that's outside.
Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. Two-oh.
Hey!
Way out front for strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Myers in position. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 4 and the Reds 1. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brandon Williamson.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
That misses off the outside edge.
Hey!
And
That's
it
a
is
ball.
2-1. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz slings to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss there. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Rhett Lauder getting ready to go. The 0-1.
Ball.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. McLean under this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yainer Diaz.
Nope. That's inside. Yeah.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's ball 2.
There's the strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for Houston as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brian Abreu.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Low, leading things off, and takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Way high.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside, ball 2. And
That's
there's a
ball
ball.
3.
Stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bleday stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Astros 4 and the Reds 1.
Just give me one more chance to shine on the highway.
Back here in Cincinnati, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Here we go.
Did he
Starting
go?
to go after it. Now a look down to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Williamson, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. That smash towards center. And a base hit. And a man aboard. Cam Smith now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a miss. To short, could be 2. The turn by McClain at second.
He's out.
First double play.
But a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
Inside, ball 1.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. They're doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the 3rd out. It's the Astros 4 and the Reds 1. Josh Hader comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the 0-1. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. That one fouled off. 2-2. Just missed. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. The Reds now down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering upstairs.
Got to be down in the zone with that 2-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
That one inside. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, right field. Smith has a beat on it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on, keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Dub. My round is door. And now he preside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun and shake right to the...
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling this stitch on a sweater. parakeet green on the lettuce. I don't be rocking the butters and feasting me booty, this Mason Margiela. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca.